Welcome to On Air with Kash. Our guests today star in the upcoming feature film Deep in the Forest. Please welcome Stuart Pankin and Peter Jason. It is so great to have you both on the show. The movie looks incredible. I could go down the list. You both are veteran actors who appeared in so many films and shows over the years. I mean, so many films that I grew up watching. And what was really funny was after we booked you both, I would turn on the TV and I kept seeing you guys.
Did you see me in Intolerance and Gone with the Wind?
The other day I was watching Striptease and you were playing the lawyer.
I remember that.
Did he have a sandwich in his hand?
Oh, stop it.
He had his secretary order him a pizza, and she said that she was on a yogurt diet, and it was this whole side story of the thing. Rames putting flies in the yogurt so that they would have a lawsuit that your character was orchestrating.
Wow, I tell you, man, you have a great memory. I mean, as soon as I do them, they're gone.
No, it's also interesting, though, is did this movie together, but back in 1982, Peter, you were in 48 Hours, which is one of my favorite movies, and it was such an iconic scene. And then Stuart, you're the first episode of not necessarily the news, you were outside of a theater interviewing people coming out of 48 Hours.
Really? But that's right. Not necessarily the news started in 82, when 48 Hours. That's very interesting. I didn't know that.
Excuse me, did you enjoy the film 48 Hours?
Excuse me, seriously, ma'am?
Did you enjoy the
film 48 Hours?
Did you enjoy the film?
What? I didn't enjoy it.
All right, we'll make sure to. Did you enjoy the film 48 Hours? All right, right back to the studio now. I don't think you
How did I like it? Huh? You think I like it?
Wow. So, but you got to remember that Peter and I have loved each other for, at least I love Peter, I don't know what he thinks about me, for close to 30 years. We met in Arachnophobia. And we've done a bunch of stuff together, you know, some of it from me, thanks to Peter, and some of it just, you know, happened to work out.
And actually, Peter, I got to bring up one of my favorite shows was Titus, and you played Stacy Keach's boss on the show. And that was the best, the intervention where they get the dad to start drinking again. And you come and you're like,
sorry I'm late. Did you get him drinking yet? No. You call my boss? Hey, your son is worried about you.
Ridge, I have been showing up to work.
Sober. That's not the guy I hired.
so you have a big intervention to get Stacy Keach to start drinking. And then you say,
Hey, thanks for helping us out, Ridge.
Hey, you see a man drowning, you throw him a beer.
Was that my line? See a man
that was
drowning?
your line. Oh, yeah.
I like that line. Yeah, well, Stacy's a great friend. In fact, when Stewie worked, he played the coroner, I believe. And Stacy always comments every time he sees him, Stewie had a sandwich as a coroner over a dead body. He's cutting up a dead body and eating a sandwich. Wow. Yeah, this guy's heart seems to have broken down. And
My camera, nice show.
And now we get to see both of you in this new movie together on May 31st. It's about a group of progressives who are forced to hide in a remote ski lodge during a near future civil war between the American right and left.
Well, now you ruined it. I didn't know that.
We didn't want to tell you, Stuart.
Oh, geez, now I understand the movie.
But you're a liberal.
That's exactly right, Kash. It is that. It's exactly that. And it's I call it a political thriller, you know, with guns and knives and the interesting thing is a bunch of people, like you said, together having to hide from bad people. And one of the interesting things about the movie is the dynamics between the people in the house. I mean, and how that dynamic changes and how feelings change and angers and loves happen. Because I always like to give, you know,
everybody credit.
Ursula Brooks, Derwin Jordan, Makara Gamble, the great Peter Jason, I'm in it, P.J. Oakland, Wendy Worthington, Will Bradley, Eva Abramian.
Well, I like them to know that it's a family movie. Everybody can see this movie. I think it's got a little bit for everybody in it. There's nobody that can't see this movie. It's got drama, it's got humor, it's got suspense, it's got action. It's a throwback, I think, to the well, we're in a tough time in America today, and in the world, I might add. It seems to be we're split down the middle on every possible political action. You know, it's like we can't agree on anything. Like in the old days, we might have been on different sides, but we could at least talk about it. You know, not anymore. You're on one side or the other, and I'll shoot you if you say no to whatever I've got to say. it's a pathetic place we're at. And this movie, it doesn't solve the problem, but it certainly brings a little attention to it and turns a light on it and shows you possibly that maybe there's a better way. We don't give you the better way, but I think we talk about it and show it. I don't know. What do you think, Stewie?
Of course, Peter's right. It's a PG-13 movie. There's a little violence. There's but mild stuff. Nothing. You'd see much more of it on network television. And as far as the political, Pete's right. We're in a very contentious time, and the movie, does shine a light on that, dealing with the people that are in that room, that are in the movie. Everybody can watch it, and even they could discuss
old-fashioned kind of movie with good acting and good story and well made. It was a great experience. Really enjoyed it. I think Stewie did too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Deep in the Forest by Saban Films being released VOD May 31st. Stuart Pankin, Peter Jason, thank you so much for your time today. I have so much respect and admiration for both of you, and it's been a true honor having you both on air with Kash.
Thanks, Kash. Maybe Stewie will gather together some of those residuals and buy me a new computer.
When you were off camera, Kash said he was going to buy a new computer. Which I thought was incredibly generous.
That's what you get for being on the show. You get a brand new computer.
Well done, Kash. Thank you.